Alright, 78 Jeep Cherokee Chief. There it is. I'm doing a lot of work on this thing, getting it all nice and roadworthy. So, power steering pump. This is a new power steering pump somebody put in recently before I got it. And these are replaceable, the studs here that you would need to install it. So, this is what the bracket looks like. If you're dealing with this, you've probably seen exactly this right here. So the issue is, I'm sure when it came from the factory, it had longer versions of this, but you know how it goes. We end up just getting like the average of a lot of parts over time, and not exactly what in 1978 was probably here. These had to be longer because you can hardly get a grip on them. So if you're dealing with this, I went to Ace Hardware, and they have automotive studs, and these are 7/8 studs. I'm sorry, no, they're 3/8. They're 3/8 studs. You can get them at Ace Hardware. Get the lowrider bolts, or I should say nuts. They'll have them. Just look around, ask one of the old dudes there if you can't find it. And then of course you can get some beautiful, grade. Forget what grade these were, but damn hard, damn nice bolts. Nuts. Put them on there, and I found that these were like, I don't know, however long these are, but they're long enough. And I already put it on there and I tried it out, and so it works. So anyway, if you got a Cherokee or whatever might happen to have this engine mount, I'm sorry, this been a long day. This power steering pump mount. You can go to Ace Hardware, get the lowrider nuts. You can get these 3/8 studs there. You can see how long it is. It's like two inches or so. It wasn't the shortest one they had. It was kind of one more than that. And you got plenty of room, or at least I do, plenty of room behind this for those studs to push through. No big deal. Just make sure when you put, with the lowrider nuts, you'll be good. Just make sure your plate, this little adapter, whatever you want to call it, fits nice and flat the way it should. Look at it with the original studs first. And anyway, and these studs also were a pain in the ass to get out. I just the original ones, I just actually put some tension on a wrench and just gave it a tap with a heavy hammer, and they just came right loose. Anyway, that's all. If these are too short, I'm not even sure how they had this thing hanging on there before. It was a mess, but they just managed to have like maybe 2 threads on there, and I'm like, I can't put it back on that way. Anyway, that's something that might happen. You might see that. And Ace Hardware, get the longer automotive studs, and it will work. And even that little spot in the middle, that's not threaded. Don't worry about it. It'll hardly even make it through the this thick aluminum or whatever it is. Feels like aluminum something. It won't even be a problem. It fits just